How are you now? I've got 5 plays, how I do in college basketball on the 7th of March 2026 in the year of our Lord. Take a look, let me know what you think, and at least consider what I put before you. It'd be a fool, so I should say it. If you want to at least consider and hear what I'm saying with the bets that I put before you. Jesus, Murphy, I'll roll the tape. Off the jump, it's the best bet for today's show, the Daily Sizzler. And it's brought to you today by mybookie.ag. Mybookie.ag is a sponsor of the show. They're one of the biggest online sports books that there is. It's not an app, it's a website. And the beauty is they're legal in all 50 states. And mybookie.ag has a deal for Jungle viewers. Open up a new betting account today at mybookie.ag using promo code SILVERBACK, all caps. If your first bet doesn't hit, it's refunded up to $500. Daily Sizzler, the Ohio State University minus 4.5 at home over Indiana. Ohio State's a bubble team trying to pad their resume. Indiana essentially is out. They don't have really any hope to make the tournament. Ohio State has 2 wins over top 25 teams and they're 13-3 straight up at home. They also have covered this number in minus 4.5 in 75% of their home games. Indiana's been bad on the road, Jack, just 3-7 straight up on the road, and have only covered this number of plus 4.5 in 30% of their road games. This game means more to Ohio State. They're the better team. They're dominant at home, and I'd like them to cover the 4.5. The Buckeyes, minus 4.5 is today's Daily Sizzler. Now we go to Arkansas, plus 1.5 at Missouri. Mizzou, if we're into the whole brevity thing. Arkansas coming off that huge blowout win by 20 points at home over Texas. Missouri coming off of a bad road loss at Oklahoma. Missouri needs this game more than Arkansas does. They're a bubble team as well. They're coming off of 2 big home wins over ranked Tennessee and ranked Vanderbilt. Again, they lost their last game on the road, but their last 2 home games over ranked Tennessee, straight up win. Big win. Big win over ranked Vanderbilt. They also beat Florida at home January 3rd by 2 as a 7.5 point underdog. I love Missouri in this game in a must-win spot on the money line. Louisville minus 1.5 at Miami. Louisville has lost 3 straight road games, and they failed to cover the spread in 8 of their last 10 road games. Louisville's a team who's been very overvalued on the road. They're a 3-point reliant offense, and you know how I feel about 3-point reliant offenses covering the spread on the road. Everything's different. The sight lines are different. The arena's different. It's very different on the road in college basketball, especially for 3-point shooting teams in any other sport. Miami just played a 3-point reliant offense, but the other team was at home. Miami's on the road, SMU, and they beat them straight up as a 1.5 point underdog. They played another ACC 3-point reliant offense February 21st as a 7.5 point underdog at Virginia. They beat them by 3 straight up. And they played a third 3-point reliant offense in the ACC, NC State, February 14th, as a 5.5 point underdog and won that game straight up as well. Do you see the theme here? When Miami plays 3-point reliant offenses, they beat them, even as underdogs. They've done it on the road, and they'll do it at home. Take the Hurricanes plus the 1.5. I do free content every day, as you know, here on YouTube. And I tell people, treat everything that I do like a menu on YouTube. Take what you want and leave what you don't. Right? I don't bet every single game. Every game that I put out to you is research, is handicap. See, my process, I handicap almost every single game. Then I whittle it down and narrow it down. I come up with the 5, 6, or 7 best bets for college basketball. Speaking of college basketball videos that I like, I put them out to you. I'm very selective with what I bet myself. If you want to roll with what I'm rolling with, if you're looking to bet what I'm betting, every day you can do that in one of 3 ways in college basketball. The first way is with my $5 favorite play of the day. And for just $5 and no further commitment, you get my best college basketball bet of the day text to your phone. The second way is to become a Jungle member. And as a member, you get everything I bet every day in every sport, my exact official betting card. We roll together. Joined at the hip, so we are. Sent to your phone every single morning. The last way to do it in college basketball has been very popular. We have 37 people signed up for this. It's my Jungle March Madness group. And for just $50, you get every single college basketball play that I make every day from now till the end of the national championship in mid-April. You also get, here's the best part, a direct line to me, my direct number, if you'd like to ask my opinion on any other bet, any other college basketball game that you're considering taking. All three of those links will be for you in the comment section. We go to Vanderbilt, plus 4.5 at Tennessee. I believe Vanderbilt is overvalued on the road. They have lost 4 of their last 7 road games straight up and failed to cover the spread in 5 of their last 7 road games. Tennessee is the number 1 defense in the SEC, allowing opponents just 68.9 points per game, and especially stingy at home. Vanderbilt makes their hay beyond the arc. They're a 3-point reliant offense. What do I say about 3-point reliant offenses on the road? They funded my vacation to Alaska, essentially. 2 problems, right? 3-point reliant offenses on the road don't travel well, blah, blah, blah. We know that. Second is that Tennessee is the number 1 perimeter and number 1 3-point defense in the SEC, allowing opponents just a 30.6% success rate from beyond the arc. Tennessee holds every edge in this game. Lay the 4.5 with the Volunteers. Last game we're looking at, and this will be a contrarian play, so I want to know in the comment section. This is the game I want you to opine on in the comment sections. Florida minus 6.5 at Kentucky. Florida has clinched the SEC. This game is meaningless to them as they prepare for next week's SEC tournament. Similarly to when Michigan played Purdue just 2 days ago, right? Everyone was on Michigan. I told people, take Iowa. Take Iowa with the points. They'll cover the spread. People said, you're out of your God bless your mind, Silverback. But here's the deal. The game meant something to Iowa. This game means something to Kentucky. They're a bubble team. They need this game. I'm going to say a bubble team, right? But they're trying to improve their SEC status for the conference tournament, trying to build their resume as well. This game means nothing to Florida, okay? Kentucky, also very good at home. We took them over Vanderbilt a couple weeks ago, and a lot of people commented in the comment section that I'm crazy for taking them, but Kentucky is a different home team, and they've covered this number of plus 6.5 in 16 of their 17 home games this season. Florida did not cover their end of minus 6.5 at Vanderbilt, at Missouri, nor at Duke, and those were meaningful games. I like the Wildcats at home, a meaningful game to them. Take Kentucky plus the 6.5. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. I'll see you next time with a little more money in your pocket.